A lot of times when people talk about shadow work, it's in the context or within a centering of let's fix it, let's erase it, let's get rid of those shadows. And there is shadow and light in everything on this planet. And the idea that we're going to get rid of the shadows has never really sat well with me. Because I don't know about you, but when I feel overwhelmed or overstimulated, hiding in the shadows is a very comfortable place to be. Oftentimes, when the parts of myself that I might relate to as my shadow selves, the parts of myself that I'm maybe not super proud of, I'm not in love with, I kind of feel like I need to hide because they've been judged as bad or wrong, when those parts of myself show up, if I'm able to be observant, to notice it happening and to get curious, what I've discovered is that oftentimes those shadows are actually some inner part of myself that is attempting to protect me. It's a self defense mechanism. As a child, I was judged as bossy. And I told myself over and over as a kid that it was not okay to be a bossy girl. And let me tell you, in my adult life, bossy turned into a fabulous leader and it let me retire at 32 years old. But I had to do the work to get comfortable stepping into what felt like a shadow and noticing when it served me and when it didn't, when being a bossy leader was helpful, and when I needed to set it aside for some other response, some other way of being. I think that the practice, the thing I aspire to, is noticing when I'm in the shadows in a way that isn't of service, or noticing when I'm so far in the light that I'm bypassing, and finding that place of balance, and not always in balance. It's okay to go to either of those places, but knowing how to return to balance, to neutral, when the time or the circumstances call for it. I don't think the conversation about shadows is erasing. I don't think we have to fix them. I think it's developing a healthy relationship with them so that I can choose them when they provide me with something that is healthy and of service, and I can step out of them when the time comes.